Cubs, they go into St. Louis and they take game one 7-3. The offense getting big performances from Alex Bregman, Nico Hoerner, a nice start from David Peterson that pretty much rounds out the win. And so, like I said, Oppo too for Alex Bregman. So big day for Breggy as he gets 4 knocks, goes 4 for 5, couple of RBIs. And Nico Hoerner joining in on the Bombski Bash, goes 4 for 5, 4 ribbies. And so it was an 80-game homerless drought for Nico. Now, put all that aside, he is back on the board. Always nice to see, and that is how this offense can get rolling. Welcome on in to Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer. Elise Menaker, Alex Cohen. And Alex, look, you take 2 in Pittsburgh. It was a shame that the third game of the series, it didn't equal the sweep. But nice to see that there's just really, no giving up in this offense. Like, they don't skip a beat at this point.
Their offense is really good. Even in the game they lost against Pittsburgh, they put up 7 runs. And, well, Alex Bregman started and Nico Hoerner finished it. Alex Bregman, his 4th home run over the last 11 games. I know it's tough to think about, but he's starting to swing with a little bit more power over those 11 games. Slugging percentage over 600 for Alex Bregman, his second 4-hit game of the season. And Nico Hoerner, guys, he's back.
Nico
Hoerner is so back right now.
Yeah.
Another 4-hit game. Since the All-Star break, 10 games, 6 multi-hit games. He is hitting well over 400 since the All-Star game. His season average up 20 points since the All-Star game. If Nico Hoerner's back, so are the Cubs. That's a big deal.
Yeah, because there was a point in the season where it seemed like he just couldn't miss at the plate. That was a huge part of the offense. And now today, a good example of that. So it's our lottery fast play of the game presented by the Fast Play. Download the Illinois Lottery app to play today. I mentioned that Nico had 4 knocks. Well, enjoy them. We certainly did throughout the game. This is what Nico can do. I mean, especially if you have someone like Nico putting it in the air, can hit it out. Alex, I mean, this is exactly what you want to see.
I mean, it's his first home run since April, and we know Nico can put the ball in play, but if he can hit for some power and some slug, look at those 10 games since the All-Star break. I said he was hitting over 400, 432 to be exact, 977 OPS, just 2 extra base hits. But again, Nico, 6 multi-hit games in 10 games since the All-Star break. He started off with a 4-hit game that was at Wrigley Field. My glorious king, Nico, is back. Everybody's glorious king. He had the Defensive Player of the Week or Play of the Week in Pittsburgh. Might have been Defensive Player of the Week. But if he can do this, which is just extreme bat-to-ball skills, putting the ball in play and hitting with runners in scoring position, that changes the entire compass of this Cubs lineup in a good way to a Cubs lineup that's already been so good for a prolonged period of time.
Really lengthens it because this is a deep lineup, but when there's production coming really at you from every spot, now it's getting dangerous, or this is the potential, on a given day when they're rolling. Hey, when you do things like this, you get an interview with Taylor McGregor.
Thank you. At what point did you realize that ball was gone?
Yeah, I hit it right. I didn't crush it, but it had good spin, so I knew it had a good chance. Ball's flying. It's a little hot out today, so knew it had a chance.
How different do those feel off the bat?
Yeah, it felt great. Obviously, good to get some insurance runs at the end of a long game, and home runs are always fun.
Take me through what you saw from Herrera on the Herrera play from Ian, and where you're positioned at second.
Yeah, I mean, he makes it so easy on us infielders. He throws such a true ball, and he throws the ball so true that I'm able to, when he throws the ball, to look at the runner and then look back at the ball because I know he's throwing it so accurately and made me comfortable enough to, fortunately, get a good tag, and we've linked up on a lot of those now. He's pretty good at it.
What have you thought about the way David Peterson has stepped up for you guys in the last couple starts?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it takes a second to get on the same page as the catchers, and it's just been fun to watch. I think he fits our defense really well with his ability to get weak contact and ground balls, and he's a pro that's had a lot of success in this league, and he looks great right now.
Thank you, Nico. Elise?
Taylor, thank you. So as they highlight a nice day from David Peterson, which has also been the key, right? Because they're keeping the offense in the game, giving them a chance, and so they can do things like this where you see pretty much Alex almost every spot. They're contributing with hits or just finding ways to get on base.
Well, the big one is obviously Alex Bregman with 4 hits, 2 doubles, a home run, table setting for this offense. I do want to bring up one player out of the 9 spot, might not be getting as much love as most people should give him. That's Miguel Amaya with his 4th multi-hit game in the month of July. He's hitting .367 this month, which is a big deal. You combine Miguel Amaya with Carson Kelly, both in the lineup tonight. That's a really good 1-2 punch out of the catcher spot offensively.
When he comes up in the second, he's in that RBI situation. I'm like, oh yeah, he'll get a knock here because that's kind of what he's been doing.
And to get that out of your 9 spot, out of your second catcher, it's a big deal.
And to get what you got out of Alex Bregman today, so you highlighted it for Nico Hoerner, and now we can talk about it for Alex Bregman, both with big days, both with 4 hits. You get the opposite field long ball from Bregman. You know, we've seen this coming since before the All-Star break, but man, do they need him to be doing this more often.
I think with Bregman, it's the contributions at the top of the order early in games. He's at 4 home runs over his last 11 in the month of July. 3 of those home runs have come in the first 3 innings. He had the double to put them up early, and then the home run in the 3rd inning. So I think it's really important at the top of the order to be a table setter for the order, and for Alex Bregman to get those quality swings that early in games. It really means a lot to the offense.
And I like the way he's just, it's all around. He's just spraying it around, making some contact, seems loose at the plate.
You know what I like, too? He also hits well against the Cardinals, apparently. So
yeah, well, that's a nice skill to have when you're in the Central, so the Cubs will take that and the way he's been doing it. So, when you have guys like Bregman, they can put the ball in play. I'm also thinking of a Nico Hoerner. And when they are, because then you got the power from Seiya, you got the bottom of the lineup that we're talking about.
You got Pico Armstrong.
Armstrong. This is, right, we're not even talking about him. So this is the offense. Now, what do we always talk about with this team, Alex? Take offense out of it. Where else are we going to go?
I mean, I was going to say, drawing walks, but you can go a variety of different ways.
It's not offense.
It's probably pitching or defense.
Defense, exactly. So Ian Happ.
We're going to talk about all 3 phases of baseball, so I really narrowed it down there.
So now we won the second phase. And so with the defense, Ian Happ. This is our insurance play of the game presented by Insure on the Spot. I say this is our insurance play of the game, but Ian Happ did a couple of things really well. First of all, off the bat, you're thinking Jordan Walker hit this one out. That was not the case. Happ runs it down, makes a great catch. Look at the look over, whether it's the wall or Pete.
That's not an easy play. I mean, that's a play that you see not good teams, like that's misplay. It's a double. It changes the entire inning because you have Trent Thornton who just comes in. We talk about the defense being so good for the Cubs. Ian Happ, multiple Gold Gloves, and even here, just throwing it into second, just a dart, and one hopper plays it off the wall. These aren't easy plays to make. So
there's a reason he is a 4-time Gold Glover and could be adding to that stash.
Yeah.
And,
so we can go with a full handful.
That play, though, it feels like that really sticks out to me this year. The way he plays it off the wall, releases it, the transfer. He just knows these ballparks so well. We talk about it with Wrigley, but because he plays here so much too, I mean, he's just got a good read on things.
And the outfield assist in Pittsburgh as well. I mean, he knows his division. They call him the all-conference player because what he does against Pittsburgh and St. Louis and Milwaukee. But just having that consistent play in left field, a guy who can obviously, from an offensive standpoint, get you 20-plus home runs, 30-plus doubles per year. And in left field, he's going to lead the league in outfield assists, and he's going to make big plays even when at least the right-handed swing isn't going as well as he wants.
Yeah, and so you look at the outfield. Wow. I mean,
he's the best in baseball.
You're looking at Gold Gloves all around the place. And so everyone's loving it. The Cubs are loving it because they open up this part of the road trip in St. Louis with a win, 7-3. So we've talked